Good morning, everyone. It sure is. It's gorgeous out. Have a good day.
You too. Be careful.
Thank you. Okay, guys, so I didn't do a video yesterday. Hi there. Because I had just woken up to a couple phone calls. My bosses were trying to get a hold of me. And they called me in early. So, I had like a 13-hour day yesterday. And I'm on my way to work. And I'm not scheduled till later, but I'm walking in to try to get more hours. And the boss called to have me come in for more hours. That's what you want. You want the hours. You know, sometimes we look for those jobs with more money because we want to make money fast, right? All right, this place, the dog barks at me when I get about halfway through. Last night I was like, I'm in no mood for it. The dog shut up, left me alone. So anyways, you know, we can look for that perfect job many times. We're trying to improve ourselves. A lot of people won't take a job anywhere. They just won't. They're like, oh, I can't find work. You go to a fast food restaurant, you can find work. Then when you're there, you can find work. There's always something to do. So I was on my legs for about, I want to say, definitely 12 hours. I was sitting down, taking a break too, but did some dishes up, stock stuff, find things to do, clean the walls, clean the bathroom walls. That's what I did. Find the windows, find dirt, find work. And if you do that, you become more useful. So, I've got a lot of goals coming up. So, I'm trying to get all the work I can right now. Also, my boss was like, you are coming in consistently on time every day. I'm actually early, usually, because I hate being late. So, I made a commitment to this job. I was offered another job. And I'm like, nah. I'm committing to this job because this woman gave me hours, kept me off the street, so to say. And when I applied, I get jobs very easy. But when I applied, it was just one human to another. Like, I just need work, That's the bottom line. I need work. So I have some loyalty toward this company already because of their willingness to hire me and, be worthy too. Sometimes you have bosses who will tell people or think, you're worthless. Some workers are worthless. They don't add anything to the company. They don't mean it as a person, but maybe they do. I don't know. But they mean if you don't have some kind of drive in life and you're not benefiting the company, or even if you're doing it half-heartedly and you're not benefiting them, you're not going out of your way, you become worthless to the company, right? Because they can hire someone else who would appreciate work and work 10 times harder than you. So when someone gives you a job, appreciate it. Appreciate it by showing up on time. If it's working out, make a commitment. Things do happen at work. I've had lots of different things happen. And, there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing. You get, like one job I got laid off, Caleb Hammer was talking about this. If you're a boss, don't hire people if you don't see some potential for the future, because you're setting them up for failure. I mean, they can't pay their bills, right? How is that good? A lot of companies fire people over the stupidest things. They fire them. Like one job I had, I didn't know why I got fired. I had no idea. I did a really good job, and my second boss was like, I don't know why this guy's firing you. He goes, I think it's politics. And I had no idea. You know, I don't say a whole lot at work. So I think for me, a lot of people at this job are like, you know, this is easy. I feel like I don't really have to think too much. I mean, you do have to be quick on your feet, but after being a mother, I mean, mothering, I think, is the greatest job, but the toughest job you'll ever love. So, I mean, jobs are really picky. I think what's important to look at is the people you're working with. That's going to make a huge difference. Because if you've got a good group of people, like I do right now, old school, you're kind of on the same page, that makes a huge difference. If you get one person in a job who doesn't like you, they're going to start trouble. And you won't have a job. So there are a lot of factors that go into work. A lot. You can be a real hard worker like I am. You can do a good job. But like I said, with a couple jobs, I had people harassing me. I had a woman, I don't know who she thought she was. She's harassing me in the name of coaching me. You know, and for me, because I have a big bubble, I do have a big bubble. I will admit that. I need my space. I'm very focused when I work. But she was wrong. She was like, you didn't even attend to those guests over there. I was waitressing. Like, actually, I just sat them down, asked if they wanted an appetizer. So she went on with trying to be right. And she had no idea what she was talking about. I'm like, no, you know, they're waiting for their other guests before they order. So she was actually trying to find fault. She kept watching me like a hawk, trying to find a mistake. When you're around people like that, you don't need to work for a place like that. And I don't care how nice the restaurant is. And then, you know, another place too, coworker, starting trouble. You know, people who want to boss you around and they don't even have that right to. So, I think for me, a big defining factor now. I mean, yeah, I already know how to work hard and got a lot of skills, but it's really the people, you know? And I have looked at myself and been like, well, what kind of worker are you? You know, with as far as my people skills. I do tend to be extremely friendly. So, I mean, that's good with customers. Customers love me. But with coworkers, sometimes people don't like that. So, you know, I'm trying to keep to myself, but not be too snobby. And, I mean, I usually get along with everybody. And I like getting along with everybody. So, I think, I personally think we need to revamp the work system. I think there's too many, how do I say this? Too many excuses to get rid of people. I I think good training is important. I've looked at company policies, took a step back, looked at what different companies do. And that's important too. Do they care? Do they care about their employees? And even if they don't, I mean, you still get a job, but I really do feel like a lot of unemployment lays on companies and lazy workers. Workers who don't want to really put in the effort.